Hi, I'm Michelle Somerton from the Graduate School of Education at Nazarbayev University, and I'm the Academic Program Director of Inclusive Education. One of the first things that we get asked in our program is actually, what is inclusive education? Inclusive education is understood in different ways in different parts of the world. Very broadly though, with an international definition, it concerns every child in a classroom. It's the understanding that students face barriers to their learning in many different ways. It could be socioeconomic status, it could be gender, it could be language or ethnicity, or it could be disability. So inclusive education is for every student in the classroom. It's not about segregating or excluding certain students for special treatment. It is about teaching the class as a whole. Now, who teaches in our program? We have 6 professors teaching in our current master's program, 2 full professors, 2 associate professors and 2 assistant professors. Our faculty come from different countries around the world, international faculty, from countries like Latvia, South Africa, Turkey, United Kingdom and Australia. Their research interests are very broad and very varied when you take into consideration the 6 of us in the areas that we work in. Some of the research interests include technology and inclusive education, school counselling, well-being, inclusion for ethnic minorities, and many of our professors have actually worked in different countries throughout the world, such as Africa, Mongolia, parts of Asia, Cambodia, and of course in African countries as well. Now, the coursework that we do in the program, the core coursework is very similar to the other courses across our School of Education, such as Introduction to Leadership, policy perspectives, and also curriculum and classroom practices. However, it has a very strong focus on inclusive education. So inclusive education and how it is enacted and practiced internationally. So we're developing understandings about different contexts around the world and how teachers and schools and governments go about creating inclusive education and inclusive schools. This allows our students to develop understandings about how to create the conditions for developing inclusive education here in Kazakhstan. Our courses have a strong focus on developing problem-solving skills and critical thinking skills, and also skills of analysis and synthesis. So students are basically in their classwork, they're working in a low residency program, so sometimes they're coming onto campus and other times they're working from home in an online environment with our professors. But there is a very heavy focus on developing those skills, the skills of critical reflection and critical thinking. What we try to do within the program is develop students' understanding of the philosophy, develop their skills and understanding of inclusive practices and how to go about creating inclusive schools.